Thank you guys so much for joining me again today. We have a client who is getting a blowout. She has a kinkier texture of hair, especially in the nape area. So I'm going to show y'all how I can lay this without putting a relaxer to it. Show that the client's hair is extra clean as well as deep treated. Before you even start this process, I always recommend that you deep treat the hair, especially with textures like this. Started with my smaller round brush with the titanium plates, and we sectioned it off in the back. I have about an inch thick part, so of course you know it has to be wet for us to blow it out properly too, by the way. So I'm going in, I'm using my round brush in a circular motion. I'm stretching out the roots because that's mainly what I'm trying to do, is to get those roots, is to get that nape area stretched out. So just pay close attention to my movement. The idea is to have enough tension to make sure that you stretch it out as best as possible. You could really go in either way. You could use the round brush going up or down. I prefer to use it down, especially when we're dealing with the area in the back, because I feel like it gives it more stretch, because I don't really want it to have volume. So that's why I use the brush the way that I do. I also want to say that I did not use a paddle brush on her hair at all. I used the boar bristles for the rest of her hair. With her hair texture, I just wanted to make sure that I was getting a really smooth blow dry, because that is the most important part. So I made sure that I went in with my boar brush and did the same exact thing, the same exact movement. The blow dry is the most important part of your silk press, of your blowout. The blow dry has to be as straight as you can get it. How her hair should look after it's blown dry. And we're gonna go in with our Nano Titanium 1-inch flat irons. I love these flat irons. They are the best flat irons in the world. When I tell you I silk press the hair out of everyone's hair with these little ass flat irons, I just love them. So I'm gonna do a part in the back and I'm going to silk press it. Of course, I'm gonna go in with the little flat irons after we've blown it dry, and I'm going to use my 1-inch flat irons and take thin sections in the back. That's the other key, thin sections in the back. And I'm just going to repeat that whole back section. we got that section done, we're gonna go in with the diagonal parts. Y'all know I love my diagonal parts. And we're gonna make sure that we got the area around her neck, because that was the part that was like really, really coarse. And so we're just gonna take the flat iron and go back on it. Y'all cannot tell me we did not just kill this silk press. Like, just look at what we had before and look at what we have now. And this is all in the technique, honey. All in the technique. We just trimmed it and styled her hair and added a couple tracks. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for more.